And now, a dramatic reading of Twila, the girl who was in love with a vampire. A Twilight fanfiction written by Twila Beautiful Psychotopaz Cullen. Chapter 2. The Fight at their house. Flamers, back off, okay? My English is fine. You don't have to be a bitch about it, you fucking homos. If you look Bella, I said not to read, 'cause you would be offensed. I read this book a lot of Tims. I think I know their names. And whatever you say, don't diss Tara Gelsby, okay? She's a fucking great writer. Okay, here's chapter 2. XXXXXXXXXX chapter 2. XXXXXXXXXXX. When I walked into the house, Edward disappeared, then appeared at the piano. He's a vampire, so he can do that. He started to play Famous Last Words by My Chemical Romance. I started to sing in my beautiful voice.
No, I know that I can make you stay, but where's your heart? But where's your heart?
Everyone gasped. Even though they were vampires, they didn't have voices like me. Out of nowhere, they all jumped up and tried to take off my clothes. "What are you doing?" I screamed. Their eyes were red, and they had all turned into savages. Then they stopped and confused. "Sorry, Twila," Edward said. "Sometimes when we see someone we can't resist, we turn into beasts. It won't happen again," putting back on my clothes. "It's okay. A lot of people are attracted to me," I explained. They all understood. "It must be your blood," said Carlos, horrified. "Beauty! You have the most rare and exotic blood in all the world. Every vampire will want to drink it. It's much better than that other girl's. What's her name?" "That bitch's name is Bella," said Jasper, growling. Midnight hugged him so he wouldn't get too angry and appear in Bella's house and strangle her with one touch of his finger, 'cause he's really strong like the Hulk. "Twila, I want you to marry me!" suddenly screamed Alice, who was a plebeian? Okay. Edward roared at her, furious and all protective, and suddenly he transformed! "OMFG, no!" I shouted, because I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Ed's shirt burst open with muscles. His topaz eyes turned pure black with strength and energy, and he jumped at Alice. "Twila is marrying me already," he said, with his voice was booming, and all the windows exploded, and the glass rained down like in that Avril Lavigne video where she punches Damir and the glass flies out around her. He started to fight with Alice to the death over me. Guys, I suddenly compromised. "Guess what? Sorry, I'm not a lesbian." Alice started to cry tears of blood. "Why are her tears blood?" I said, all curious. "Oh no, this is bad," said Amet, who had been in the bathroom the whole time. "When we cry, our tears are blood, and it's the blood of our victims. She's losing blood, and now she will be thirsty again. Run!" Alice tried to jump at me and tear my flesh, but I moved out of the way, and she attacked Rosemary instead, who was pretty, but wasn't as pretty as me, and her throat flew open, and blood poured out everywhere, and Alice ate it. "Oh my Satan," I said, heartbroken, because I had caused so much trouble. Edward just laughed. "It's okay, babe," he said, and kissed me for the first time. He turned back from blackhead to whitehead, and he's like Hot Senhuru from Fruity Basket, and he was calm again. She's a vampire. She'll just come back to life. So they sedated Allison, and she fell asleep, and Rose came back to life. We had Burger King for dinner, because I had to hurry, and then I went home thinking of Edward the whole time, and how his flamey hot lips felt on mine. His body was so warm, and I couldn't wait to see him again. XXXXXXXXXX. End of chapter 2. XXXXXXXXXX. Chapter 3. MCR concert. I find out a vampire secret. Okay, people who review to say shit about my story can go fuck themselves. My story is believable. You just have to keep reading, and you can see why. but to people who gave me good reviews. Thanks, you guys rock. 333. Love you. Chapter 3. Hey, bitch, what are you doing home? Midnight asked. You have to promise not to say anything, I said nervously. Midnight laughed and said, who could I say something to? We're loners, remember? Oh, yeah, I said, and told her everything that happened. She gasped when I told her about Edward kissing me. So wait, she screamed, are you guys in love now or what? Yeah, we're going to homecoming together. I showed her my black dress with lace and leather and my spiky black shoes. Edward said he likes these. We laughed happy together and danced around the house. We were so happy for me. I sang Teenagers by MCR. Then, ... The door knocked. Twila, where are you? Someone asked from outside. I went to the door, and it was Allison. I screamed. If you fucking try to suck my blood again, I'll get Ed, I told her. She burst into tears. Midnight quickly jumbled up to defend me, but I told her to go away, because I could handle Alice. Okay, why did you come here? I said. Allison's bloody tears didn't scare me. I knew she had enough blood to last, because of when she attacked Allison. I felt so bad for trying to drink your blood, she hysterically cried. I wanted to apologize with a present. All I want in this world is Edward. And I have him, so nothing you can give me matters. I shoved at her, but then... She held up 2 tickets to an MCR concert. OMFGGGGG 111. I was ecstatic. I grabbed them from her and gave one to Midnight. Actually, Allison whimpered, one was supposed to be for me, so we could go together. But I wanted to go with Ed, I shouted. I imagined his beautiful face with his black eyeliner and black lipstick, and his smexy body. Okay, Allison said, we could just take my whole family. Esmet really loves MCR too. So we went to the concert, and Ed and I had intercourse on the way. Everyone thought we were so cute. This night walked the dead, screamed Broadway. Then, ... Evanescence came on. They sang a duet with MCR. Then they sang some more stuff. Emmett had an ejaculation in the audience, and suddenly, he turned into a bat. Oh shit, no, Edward sighed. This is bad too, Twila. This is really bad. All this bad stuff kept happening while I was with them. Vampires turn into bats when they are really excited, and everyone would know his secret. But no one cared, 'cause they were all goths. Drod looked at him from the stage, and he jumped down through the crowd and came over to us. Hey, are you a bat? He said in his fucking killer voice. I screamed so loud because I loved Drod with all my life. His makeup was running because he was crying, 'cause they sang Helen, A.N. That song is about his grandpa who died. R.I.P. Drod's grandpa. But he glanced at Emsa and touched his wings, and he turned back. Drod went home with the Collins because he and Amet became BFs, because they fell in love. I was so jealous, but Ed got angry, and I told him I loved him, so it was okay. We all went home, and I got Drod's autograph. XXXXXXXXXX. End of chapter 3. XXXXXXXXX. Please, guys, give me more reviews. I think this was a really good chapter.